Hi everyone, I'm Bagadon at Stock Market Caddy, and today is Sunday evening. It's 6:42 and the markets have opened. You see, the banks don't wait until 9:30 each day. No. The banks start well in advance of the sheeple. The sheeple will get what's left over. We say this all the time. The banks in Wall Street will always tell the sheeple, you don't sell. You can't time the market. No, don't do that. That's bad. Of course, the banks sell. Because if the bank's not selling, who is selling? Right? I mean, for every buyer, there's a seller. So if everyone's buying the SPOOs, the S&P 500, who is selling them those futures contracts or shares or those options? You ever think of that? That's just one of the things that old Bagadon likes to think about occasionally. But it is what led us to build the swing machine. The other comparison is, would a farmer who grows corn ask his wife to buy corn at the grocery store? Are you nuts? Of course he wouldn't. He grows corn. So do you think the banks would buy shares? Okay. No. What corn is to the farmer, shares and contracts and everything else are to the banks. The banks are sellers of this crap. They are sellers of the myth, the story, the narrative. I'm Bagadon at Stock Market Caddy. You are looking at the swing machine. It's now 6:44. And this is our intraday view of futures. Intraday view, we want to go back here. Intraday view of futures. We trade our futures contracts intraday, intra-evening, because they're highly leveraged, and why not? So let's just take a look. On January 3rd at 5 minutes of 4, the swing machine said at 1 o'clock it might be a good idea to sell one contract. That one contract is now up $775, probably before this video is over, 800 plus. 800 bucks. The 1 minute on the NASDAQ futures at 3:17 Friday afternoon, the swing machine said, it might be a pretty good idea that you sell one contract, the entry price being 8832.25 at 3:17, and had you done that, you would be up $1,200 bucks, 1170 to be exact. How about the Russell? The Russell at 4:15, and yes, the futures markets were still open. You could have sold short one contract with the swing machine and you'd be up 365. The Dow, 5 minutes of 4, them sneaky bankers, they were sneaking that in right before the sheep were going home. One contract, you'd be up 585. So one contract in each, which doesn't take a whole lot. Well, I'll let you do the math. There's 750, roughly 12. We round that out. It's like $2,000. That's 2,300. Yeah, it's about somewhere between 2,500 and 3,000 bucks between about quarter or let's say from 3 o'clock on till right now. And if you wanted to take your profit, have at it. Take your profit. Now we just reverse course on the gold. We're just getting a little short signal, but gold was running like a banshee here just a couple of minutes ago, and we had a big hit on gold. But let's go to the 3 minute, because this is just entering now. That's what that is doing. It's countering. It's just a counter trade. But on the 3 minute, had you taken gold long at 5 minutes of 4 on Friday afternoon, you would be up alone, one contract in gold, almost $2,000. How's that work for you? How about the Treasury? 454. Now that's when the market closed at 5. You got in there just before the market closed. One contract, you'd be up 375. What do you think of that, folks? I'm Bagadon at StockMarketCaddy.com. This is how we trade the markets. I'm not looking at charts. Do we have charts? Yes. Nothing like what you've seen. But are we subjecting to our members to, chart blindness? Okay, everybody. Let's look at the moving averages and this trend line and the MACD. Oh, God, please. No. No, we don't have time for that. We don't have time for that. None of that crap works. If you're interested in what we're doing, it's up to you. I'm not going to slam your email with spam. I don't need to, and I'm not interested in that. I only want to surround myself with like-minded people that want to make a buck, take control over this part of their life. And if you're interested and you want to come in, you tell me the time. You could call me and say, hey, Don, on Tuesday at such and such a time, provided we got the open window, but you pick the time, and we'll give you for free what we call a hall pass. A hall pass. And you'll get to see the swing machine trading the futures real time. Real time. And you'll get to see what we make in that 1 hour. I'm Bagadon at StockMarketCaddy.com. 813-758-8263. You are more than welcome to call me anytime. We love what we do. We love to share it with other like-minded folks. Check out the website. Find out who we are, who we are not. And I'm happy to chat with you. Best of luck, everybody.